This episode of the Jersey Beer Guys podcast is sponsored by White Eagle Liquor Store in Riverside, by Beer Belly Brew Tours in Oak Lynn, and by Dr. Brew Littles in Maple Shade. The Jersey Beer Guys
and One Girl
podcast is hosted by Rob Towie.
I think I got it, but just in case, tell me the whole thing again. I wasn't listening.
Amy Diamond.
You are a very well-respected journalist in the craft beer industry. You know that, don't you?
With Ian Towie.
I only came here to do two things, man. Kick some ass and drink some beer. Looks like we're almost out of beer.
And Eric Bracken.
Dad, I'm thirsty. I want a beer. What about you? You want a beer?
Featuring Tony Iacono of the Two Brothers podcast.
Tell what's in beer, eh? Like my brother can tell the difference between beers by what his burps taste like.
And Kevin Riley O'Reilly of Philly Beer Trail.
Now you listen here. He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy. Now go away.
Produced by me, Richard Rabin.
I think this is one of the traits of a really good producer. Keep the talent happy.
It's the show about New Jersey craft beer you didn't know you wanted to listen to. Hello, and welcome to another exciting episode of Jersey Beer Guys and the Girl. I'm Richard, the weary traveler and producer, ready to tell you about this episode coming up with Jon Henderson. Taking you through it is our leader, Rob, Eric, and the ever-present Amy. It's a short episode, but it's informative. He does the Seafood Fest, he does the AC Beer Fest, and he has this awesome new podcast called Big Boy Voices. Let's dig in and start the show. Okay, let's get the ball rolling.
What you are about to hear is bizarre, unsettling, and riveting.
We've got entirely too many troublemakers here.
10 seconds to self-destruct.
If there's still a world left when this is all over, I'd like to buy you a beer.
To alcohol, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems.
Got to get that pour in there. So we'll just cut that off right there, you know what I mean, before I blow something up. So, Rob Towie, Jersey Beer Guys.
And the girl.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
She's there. So that phone's still working. So you could tell the delay there. Amy is on the phone. Ian, are you here? Oh, wait. Ian's not here. Richard, you here? Richard's not here. Kevin? Nope. Hey, Eric's here, though.
I'm here.
Yeah.
You said you had beer, so I said, all right, I'll be there.
Right, so he's there. So we also even have another person on the phone line tonight. We got John, we got the man, the myth, the legend, the guy behind AC Beer Fest, Tricycle, Good Time Tricycle Productions, Mr. Jon Henderson. How you
Busy
doing, John?
man.
Hey, what's going on, folks? Two guys and a girl. What's going on?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Two guys and a beer girl. There you go. So
That's it.
So for those who don't know, John runs AC Beer Fest. How many years have you been doing AC Beer Fest, John?
6. So we've been doing festivals for 20. The Atlantic City Beer Music Festival we've been doing now for, this will be our 16th year.
Wow.
So,
yeah.
That's great.
I didn't realize it was that long.
Yeah, we're probably the East Coast OG. So I can't believe it's been 16 years. Wow. I mean, it doesn't feel like 16 years.
Well, you grew up there.
Yeah. Saw a lot of changes in the industry, or a lot of with beer going for the 16 years.
You know, it's funny. We started the festival before the big craft beer boom, and it came from me being such a massive beer nerd that, you know, I would go places, and even before, you know, craft beer was a thing, I'd be like, all right, well, if you don't have Omegang, the Wit, or Beck's on in a bottle or on draft, then I'm probably not going to order a beer. And we'd gone to an industry event that was a beer tasting, beer and liquor and whatnot tasting, and we walked around and tasted some great beers, and I was like, you know what? I said, as from a consumer standpoint, this could be a fun program. And I had people from all over the state of New Jersey saying, you're never going to pull off a public event like that. You're never going to pull off a public event like that. You know, 16 years later, yeah, we're one of the largest beer festivals in the country.
I like the story of when it first started, because there really wasn't any rules to this, or they didn't really know how this was going to be, but they had full glasses, didn't they?
Yeah. So our first year, there were 2 all-day sessions, Saturday and Sunday.
Uh-huh.
And they were I want to say a 6-ounce glass tasting glass. But we didn't really have guidelines as far as what we were pouring. We had just kind of thrown out, hey, try to keep it at 2 ounces. Try to keep it at 2 ounces.
Right.
So, the festival happens, and holy shit. We saw 3,000 people the first year. Is this a family show? We saw 3,000 people the first year, and I was like, wow, I mean, that was awesome, but we need to put some metrics in place. So for the second year, I thought, all right, we'll probably see 3,500 people. And we scaled it down. We figured out the session thing. We did 2 on Saturday, 1 on Sunday, figured out the tasting cup thing. And next thing I know, we're coming into that second year, and we've sold almost 6,000 tickets. I was like, what the hell is going on?
Holy.
It could be onto something here.
Explosion?
Yep. And, at the time, year 1, we had 28 breweries. Year 2, we had 41 breweries. Now, year 3 was the year, and I remember all this like it was yesterday. Year 3 was the year that we started, and you guys, it's a spectacle in its own. No, I'm sorry, year 4 is when we started, but year 3, we had a line around the building to get in. Like literally, and if you guys have been, back in that day, there was a line around the building to get in. The cops were so worried that they brought police dogs in. And I'm like, what are you doing? You're going to scare people.
Right.
Line around the block. So after that, we had to figure, and that year was like 9,000 people. We had to figure out how to get everybody in at the same time. Like, how do we get so nobody misses an experience due to lines, due to any of that stuff? And the year 3 thing is what caused us to say, okay, and 2 things happened for year 4. One was we've got to figure out this line scenario so that we get all, however many people are in that session in at one shot, right? That was a big challenge. And really went to work on that. At the same time, other beer festivals started to poke their heads out, and people saw that
everybody's getting on
craft
board.
beer was growing. Craft beer was growing, and people saw the opportunity to make a little bit of money at it. And at the time, we were doing okay, but there was a lot of work, and it was for us. It was more of a hobby because we were all beer geeks.
Right.
So the craft beer boom starts to tick. Then comes the festival tick. The state of New Jersey reaches out, and they said, "Listen, we need to get a handle on this. Your year 3 model was really good." I said, "Oh, if you think that's good, wait till you see what we're doing for year 4."
Hold my beer.
Yeah. Which ended up being more of, from a festival standpoint, and this kind of goes into the operation side of it. The logistics really started to pan themselves out. Right. So, the programming, beer related programming, education, like this all started to work itself out in year 4. And we sat with, at the time, the attorney for the ABC. His name's Wes Geiselman. Guy's a straight champion. We wrote with Wes Geiselman the guidelines for beer festivals in the state of New Jersey, which were then adapted by Philadelphia and Delaware.
Wow.
Nice.
Set the standard.
So the AC Beer Fest was kind of, in its infancy, really paved the way for what East Coast craft beer festivals look like. Because if you look at the whole 4-hour session piece, the tasting size, kind of all of that, it all stems directly from the Atlantic City Beer and Music Festival.
Wow.
Well, now that you have all that down and everything was good, along comes
changing it all.
Along comes COVID. Yeah, well, COVID came along, and now it's changing the rules again for this year. So what can folks expect this year when they come to visit?
We're excited, right? Because we're going to change the scenery. We've been in the convention center for 15 years.
Okay.
COVID has forced us to make some changes. When we were in the convention center, the whole festival was, with the holding pen and the lines to get in, was about 400,000 square feet. Now for the June event, we're moving outdoors. We wanted to make a floor plan that allowed for this whole social distancing thing, allowed for people to kind of spread out. The layout on Bader Field right now that we've got set up for the June 4th and 5th is 1.1 million square feet.
But this is an airport, right?
It's an old airfield.
Okay.
So to put it in perspective, what we've done with our capacities is typically we're 8,500 a session. Both Saturdays always sell out. Friday usually sells about 7,000 tickets. We have cut our capacities down to 5,000.
Okay.
Okay.
Right? What that does is it gives every attendee 120 square feet to themselves if they wanted it.
Okay.
So figure a 12 by 12 box. If you didn't want to be near anybody else, you could find a 12 by 12 foot box around yourself and be completely not near anybody else.
I like that thought.
Yeah.
The social distancing thought.
Well, so what we had to do is, I believe that celebrations are important. And I think, a lot of why the American people are at each other's throats right now are because we're lacking any sense of celebration.
Right.
And if we are celebrating, it's in protest, which is still not a celebration. You know what I'm saying? So we had to figure out how to restore consumer confidence in attending a large-scale event, beer festival, culinary event. And the only way we could really see that happening is by massive square footage and fresh air.
Right.
And that, Bader Field, we built a seafood fest on that site before.
Yep.
We know how the site works. We know we build outdoor festivals. Most of our festivals are outdoors anyway. So we were like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. Let's build this festival and usher in, spring in June.
So, capacities are going up. So a lot of people are worried about capacity at this point. Now we should be at 5. You'll be able to hold 5,000 people then.
We're optimistic.
Right.
I can't. It is such a fluid situation, right? I'd love to say I'm 100% confident that it's going to happen because I'm a glasses half full kind of guy all the time.
Right.
Right. But we're in a fluid situation with a governor who's, I'm not pro, not anti, but he's very, very gun shy.
Yeah.
We're seeing states, open up around us, quickly. I'm optimistic by June, 5,000 people is a non-issue.
Right. Which we're all hoping for now.
Yeah. Get
now,
those shots in arms.
You're all laid out. Is Eric and I were talking beforehand?
You're talking about a 3/4 of a mile walking.
Yeah, so
area.
that's the one big takeaway I need people to know is, and especially ladies, right? Ladies like to get dolled up for Beer Fest. It always blows my mind. They wear these crazy shoes, and then they imbibe enough that those shoes might as well be a fucking unicycle. So the entire loop is a little over 3/4 of a mile, right?
Okay.
So you're almost at a mile. I can't stress enough for people to wear comfortable shoes. Don't wear flip-flops. Don't wear heels. It's literally old. They're old runways, and we're all going to be drinking and, conversating and, and you're going to be walking. You're going to get your steps in.
Is it like a one-way loop kind of deal, or can we still mingle? Okay.
Oh no, there's definitely there's absolutely opportunity to mingle. There's, because we would never deny our attendees that. That's probably one of the best.
Awesome.
The best parts of the festival is, the socialization, the camaraderie. We're all there together celebrating beer. Right. So to try to, hey, you stay away from that one and you stay away from that one, I think is an exercise in futility.
Okay. Yeah, it's just not going to be done. And then you add music to it because you're going to have music again this year, right?
Absolutely. I'm going to be up there and playing the harmonica for all 3 sessions. Just getting it going.
We tried before we started this conversation. We tried to get John to give us the names of them, but he wouldn't do it. We said we'd swear.
Stay tuned, folks.
We'd swear ourselves to secrecy. So by the time you hear this episode, the groups that are attending will be out by then, unless they don't attend. And John really does have his harmonica out.
One man band,
and
one man like that, like the fat skinny guy from Blues Traveler.
We're on a mission.
John Popper.
That's it. That's it.
Eric, that was the Blues Brothers. We're on a mission. The Blues Travelers.
Oh, that other guy. All right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, come on.
The harmonica thing. I had it. Somewhat.
You were close.
All right.
I think they both had harmonicas.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're both. Yeah, they're both harmonica Americans.
Yeah. So
that was close.
Yeah, it was good. So, do people seem to be coming back to the festival? Or are you selling a lot of tickets? A lot of people, people have to be chomping at the bit.
People want to get out. People want to celebrate. People want to get together. And there's a real weird dynamic to the, kind of the humans who buy our tickets, right? So going into it, we canceled, postponed, whatever you want to call it, 3 weeks before the festival is supposed to happen.
Okay.
And I put it right out there. Hey, a lot of people might need their cash. Ticketmaster was an absolute pain in the ass with this, but I encourage people, get your refunds. We had about 11,000, 12,000 tickets sold. And then 2 weeks before the festival is when we sell most of our tickets. We had, when I checked the other day, we had less than 1,500 people get a refund.
Wow. Okay.
Everybody kept their tickets because their ticket's good. I think they're coming. I think what we've done over 16 years, 15 years, and I'm very proud of it, is we've created something that people know what they're going to get. They know they're going to get a good experience, so they have faith. I think it's a testament to the festival itself and all the people that participate and pour beer and kind of do all the moving parts that are the festival. I think it's a testament to them that everybody is hanging in there, just chopping at the bit.
Just waiting for things to get back to normal and get back to what they love to do.
Yeah.
Now, what goodies? Now, this festival is known for having beer, music, and then lots of other stuff going on. What do you have for this one lined up?
So because we're outdoors, it's going to lend itself to a lot of fun things, right? I'm not going to let a cat out of the bag because I do like when people show up at the festival and they see an experience that they've never done before.
Good. Okay.
Silent disco, stuff like that. I'll tell you that Jeopardy question, one of the windiest cities in America is Brigantine, New Jersey. Bader Field is on a peninsula that comes right off of Brigantine. There's going to be points where it's not super windy, but enough to have some fun with. So we'll put that out there.
Okay.
Some of the things you've seen in the past, the keg tossing, that's coming back because that's a lot of fun. And now that we've got some grass that we can play with, I don't have to listen to that obnoxious bang every time a keg hits the ground. But we're gonna keep people entertained, interactive, distracted. Other than the laps you're gonna get, we know people are gonna want to stop to take a breather. So we're gonna keep it interesting. I promise we'll keep it interesting.
Good. And we're going to be back there up on Podcast Row again.
Yep.
We are, right? We are, aren't we, John?
Yes, 100%.
So we'll be back up there again on Podcast Row and talking to the people and letting you know what the experience is for those who don't make it and recapping some of the brewers for those that were.
How's your response from the brewery world been? I mean, how many breweries can we expect this year? Guesstimate?
I think we'll be close to the 150, maybe 140. The attrition isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I really thought we were going to see a lot of brewery now, and there's a lot of brands on hold because there's travel bans and event bans, but for the most part, 90% of the people I've talked to from the beer industry, most of the New Jersey guys are in. They're like, yeah, we're coming, we're here.
Good.
And I've been surprised with a lot of West Coast guys who are like, yep, we're in. So we've had a great response. There's a couple that fell out that I assumed would fall out for social reasons, for staffing reasons. And everybody. I don't think that anybody has had an excuse. I think they've all been viable reasons to bow out, and we'll see them back in the festival either at Witchcraft in October or at the festival in 2022.
Okay,
good. That'll be good. So we're going to wrap up this session with you, John, because I know you're probably busy. It's Friday night. I know you got someplace to go. I'd say you go.
I gotta be like you kids and pour some beers in my face.
Do you have any there or no? You don't have anything?
What's that?
You don't have any with you?
I don't have. I actually ran out to do the podcast from my truck, and I'm running back in to grab a beer because it was noisy where I was.
Okay, so because we usually go around the table.
I was going to say, what are you drinking if you're going back in? Come on.
What are you drinking?
I don't. When I got there, I looked at the beer list. I had my wife order me something, and I ran out. So I don't actually know what she ordered me.
Oh, so you got to run back in the restaurant. So yeah.
So Well, that's a test. And I do that to her all the time. Chances
She better
like I
pass.
say to her, I'm like, I got to do this. I was like, order me a beer. She's like, I'm a relatively hard guy to order a beer for.
Okay.
And I'm very purposeful with that because I'm still in my sour phase.
Okay.
So she's got to, find something on a menu that doesn't work, and if she can't find something, it's always an Allagash White, which tends to be my safety beer.
That is true. That's one of mine too, and I'm in my sour phase now too. I'm drinking a Dr. Brewlittle's My Boy Blue, a blueberry sour beer. So that's what I'm drinking.
I was surprised how much I like that. Because I stay away from blueberry anything, and I was surprised that I liked that.
You're a Jersey boy. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That was weird.
Yeah.
Like I literally live 20 minutes from Hamilton in the blueberry fields, and I don't like blueberries.
Unless it's in this beer, right?
Yeah.
Unless it's in that particular beer. True story.
Yeah. It's just good. So, John, we're going to cut you loose. We'll let you go back and enjoy your beer. We want to thank you for your time.
Appreciate it.
Jon Henderson now does a podcast called Big Boy Voices.
Yep.
It's offensive. It's very offensive. You shouldn't listen to it. You shouldn't tune in unless you want to listen to podcasts about hookers and pot and neuroses and pinball. Don't listen to Big Boy Voices podcast. That's available on Spotify, Apple iTunes, Apple Tunes. Don't subscribe. Don't download the newest episode.
So, what are you doing, John? Reverse child psychology on everybody?
You see what I just did there? I just Jedi mind tricked the fuck out of you guys.
Jedi motherfucker.
All right, John. John,
all right, hey guys, and the girl, thanks for having us.
All right,
you're welcome.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.
All right, enjoy the rest of your night.
All right, you too,
All right,
John.
man.
Thank you.
Drink up.
Cheers.
Cheers. Amy, there?
I'm here.
You're here.
Okay, so it still works. So, want to thank Jon Henderson for being on the line with us. I know he's a busy guy and he's getting down to. He's got so much going on, but I'm glad he was able to call in.
When is AC
He
Beer
had a
Fest?
beer waiting.
What's that?
He had a beer waiting.
Yeah.
that's why
Hey, you had to go.
AC Beer Fest, June 4th and 5th.
4th and 5th.
Friday night session, 8 to midnight. Saturday, 2 sessions, 12 to 4 and 6 to 10.
At Baderfield in Atlantic City, correct?
So get your tickets, Ticketmaster. So I'm drinking a Dr. Brewlittle because I was there today and picked up something.
You went to a doctor's office. Huh?
Wait, you were there?
Yeah, well, I had to go sign for my taxes, my refund.
Jack's doing your taxes?
No, I had to go there. That was around the corner. So
all right.
Little did I know.
Hey, Rob, it's around the corner from your house. You can't use that as an excuse.
I know.
Depends on what corner you're sitting at.
But at least I had to try to say I was doing something else and just happened to wander over there.
Happened.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
And then, you see all the regulars we always see.
Norm.
You can just start walking. Just happen to walk by.
Yeah, but walking back kind of defeats the buzz.
Yeah.
And besides that, fat people don't exercise. That's how we get to be fat.
Like a fat kid eating cake.
Yep. So, Abe, what are you drinking?
A Cape May. What the hell do I have? I have the coffee stout.
The coffee stout. Wow.
Yeah.
You?
I hear that. No, I hear that's really good beer.
Huh.
It's really good.
Yeah,
Very
really
good.
Yeah, if you like
I
coffee.
stout.
Yeah, well, I love like coffee stouts too, especially when they really smell like coffee.
Wow.
They're the good coffee aroma. Eric, what are you drinking?
I got some Slack Tide Paddy's Hole. It's an Irish red ale.
Yo, dude, you've been drinking that since you walked in here at 6:00.
And
it's like 40 minutes later.
I don't have to be anywhere till Monday.
Is that the same beer?
No. I got the cooler by me. Come on.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
Yeah, but he's a little
I
slow.
want to make sure you're okay.
Yeah, he's a little slow tonight or something. I don't know what his deal is.
Oh, I got the crush cans in front of me. Come on.
Yeah, so, Amy, we miss you here in the thing. Eric and I are social distance, the proper social distance away. It's 3 foot now, right? Oh, wait, no, that's the CDC says for kids in school.
That's
3
this
foot.
week.
4 feet we're apart.
We don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, we won't get into that.
Yeah.
Well, it's getting closer now.
It's been a long week.
It's getting closer. The distance apart.
What do you mean?
Well, the distance apart. You know, kids can be 3 foot now in school.
They're only 2 foot tall.
Yeah.
I mean, did midgets have a different social distance? Oh, wait a minute. You might have to edit that out. All right. The small people?
Not high school and middle school. Try and keep them 6 feet apart. But the younger ones.
Oh, the youngins are allowed closer. Okay.
Yeah, because it doesn't affect them as much.
Okay, so what if I'm mentally like a small kid? Can I still be 3 foot apart?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
Because I'm mentally like a 3-year-old.
Well, you're just mental.
Thank you.
I'll take that compliment.
Yep, that's my sister there.
Yeah.
You know what?
Say that.
You know what? You're going to be calling in from now on all the time, so this way I can just hang up on you.
I like remote Amy.
Yeah, I don't. It's been a long week.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Too much. I just got out of quarantine, so.
Oh, so you're all good?
Yeah, I'm all good. Yeah.
Okay. Woohoo!
So technically, I could have come over, but I'm just exhausted.
Technically.
Yeah, I know you're all sad.
I am a tear just shed. Actually.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Ugh. Yeah, I tried to get the kid.
Too much, Eric.
I tried to get the kid to come over, but the kibosh was put on that.
Oh boy.
Yep.
What? He's 2 months old. Come on.
Listen, I don't know. Maybe he had stuff to do.
It's
responsibilities.
Listen, he's got to enjoy it.
Yep.
He's got to enjoy it while he can. Damn kids grow old and then drink your beer.
Well, that's why we drink good beer. Your kids don't drink your beer, do they?
No, thank God they don't.
Yeah.
No, Emily does sometimes, but no, they do not drink the beer. They just drink the alcohol.
Yeah, because I still think they're in their cheap beer phase, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm trying to get Jake will try things.
Right.
Sometimes he likes it, sometimes he doesn't. He did like the Goza, that watermelon, the Founders.
Right.
Green Zebra.
Right.
You know, I know it's not Jersey, but for him to like a Goza, I was shocked. And he loves it. Like, he really likes that one. But I'll throw beers in front of him. Emily will too, but I don't know.
If it tastes good, he'd like it.
Does that whole, yeah, she likes that whole, the hell does she drink? The ciders.
Oh.
Okay.
No seltzers?
Is that what they are?
Ciders?
Seltzers.
Oh. Yeah, difference.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Emily.
Oof.
Yeah, I've been trying.
Yeah.
I really have. I'm like, there's so much sugar in those. Like, if they're all the same. But I'll change her.
They were actually saying that beer was better for you than soda.
Really?
Right.
Yeah, that's the one rumor I heard. So I'm like, huh.
Well, of course it is.
They should start selling it in
I'll have to put
2 liters.
I'll have to put my Captain Morgan in a beer. Just saying. And we're Captain of Coke, maybe a Captain and Hefeweizen or something.
Captain and the Pills.
Wait, did you see that new thing that they're doing with the Corona beer?
No.
Off subject a little bit. But you take like a shot of tequila and you put it in the Corona. And yeah, it's kind of like us with our moonshine, Rob.
Oh,
yeah, I was just going to say, we've been doing that for years. Come on, amateurs.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Like, where you been, people?
Yeah, you're only doing tequila. We were doing fucking grain alcohol. We're doing moonshine. Come on.
What the hell?
Get with
Flavored
it, people.
moonshine, yeah.
Eric.
What?
How long have you been there drinking?
10 minutes. Nah. No.
How about that?
A little bit of
You
time.
dropped the F-bomb twice.
I haven't been counting. The counter over here is broke.
Well, she's just probably saying it's because she doesn't really hear you ever drop the S-bomb.
You never drop. That's always me.
Well, you're the F-bomb, Aim. Isn't he the S-bomb?
F-bomb.
Is he saying shit or is he saying fuck?
What did I say?
You said earlier something about fuck, and then you just said it again.
All right.
No?
Okay, so he's dropping
we'll edit
F-bomb.
that out.
Yeah, I don't need to be on the phone. I need to come over next time.
Well, there is no next time. We're done. Just saying.
You heard it here
made
first.
a lot of people happy.
3 of them.
Yeah. I can't fold up the show yet. I just bought a new piece of equipment for traveling. Eric,
Now we got to start traveling.
Eric saw it sitting there. He goes, "Oh, you got a new piece of equipment?" He goes, "I said, yeah." He goes, "What does that replace?" I said, "The tablet, the recorder, the mixer, the headphone amplifier, and the limiter gate compressor." I said, "All these 5 things are gone for one." He's like, "Really?" I was like, "Yep."
Packing up the truck's going to have different meaning now.
Everything will fit.
Yeah.
All the equipment
will fit in one box.
Wait, so should we say get ready, North Jersey?
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roadie will travel.
Even South Jersey.
Right.
Like weekend trip.
Cape May.
There we go.
Overnight trip. Come on.
Yeah, there you go. I'm all for it. All right, so we've been doing this 30 minutes, so this is just a short, quick episode we're doing, so we're going to cut it short.
I just opened a beer.
And make it quickie.
That's all right. All right, we can keep drinking. You don't have to leave. It's not like I have to go to work tomorrow.
Hey, you know what? I got off tomorrow too.
Yeah, there you go. So, hey, Abe, thanks for calling in.
Yeah, appreciate it. You're
Thanks
here.
for having me.
You're here in spirit.
Yeah.
Always.
So,
Wait, I'm here in voice too.
Yeah, it was funny. You know, you bitch and complain, and all I do is go down to campground, and the one weekend I'm not down to campground, you don't bother to come over to see your brother. So, you know what? I think next week I'm going to campground. So, which reminds me, though, you know, when we wait that road trip with Zach and Chelsea, you can join us.
Yeah, we'll see. No, I'm just kidding.
Whatever. All right. So, I'll see you later, sis.
All right. I'll see you sometime. Bye.
All right. Peace. See you.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. She's
gone. All right.
I hung up on her. All right. We'll talk for another 2 hours.
Yeah. I was going to say she's going to listen to this again.
So, no. Yeah, that's going to wrap up our show. So,
all right. Many thanks to Jon Henderson.
All right. Well, wait. I usually tell Ian to take us out, and Ian's not here. And then if I ask you, you're not going to know what to do. So I guess I'll take us out.
Yeah.
So, Jersey Beer Guys, wherever you get your podcast from, wherever you get your podcast from, you can find us there. But you probably already listened to us, so you know that.
Who sponsors, Rob?
Sponsors. Oh, our sponsors.
Our sponsors, yep.
White Eagle Liquor Store in Riverside, New Jersey.
Yep.
Dr. Brew Littles in Maple Shade, New Jersey.
Yep.
Thirsty Merch. If you look online, you'll find them. He's up in Asbury Park. They did some bottle openers for us with the Jersey Beer Guy logo on them, and they look like the state of New Jersey. So hit me up on social media, and maybe I'll save you one.
Yep. Are they going to be available at AC Beer Fest?
Well, I'm not selling them. I'm giving them away. So I'm only giving them away to special people.
Available. All right.
So if you hit me up, I'll save you one. I already got somebody to hit me up online for one. So I'm saving her one. So Hopped Up Network. Find us on Hopped Up Network.
Thanks.
Check him out for all the shows that are on there. He's got some new shows on there.
There's a lot of podcasts on there about craft beer. Different states. Tune in. Check it out.
Yep. So that is it. We're going to continue. Since he just cracked the beer, we're just going to continue to drink. So we're out of here,
Friday
guys.
night.
Cheers.
See ya.
The Jersey Beer Guys
And the Girl
is hosted by Rob Towie
and Amy Diamond,
along with Eric Bracken and Ian Towie. It's produced and edited by Richard Rabing.
You can find us on Twitter and Facebook at Jersey Beer Guys 1 or Instagram at Jersey Beer Guys.
Thanks for listening, and remember, try something Jersey.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.